Okay, here's a little discovery I made on one of my Alpha Delta surge protectors here. I was having a problem with this. When I first hooked it up, I was getting some crazy SWRs and I was investigating, and all of a sudden it went away. And it worked for a couple weeks, and then we had some rain and I wasn't using the rig much, and then all of a sudden I was getting high SWRs again. I couldn't get anything going, and I thought maybe my antenna connector came off, or I was going all over the place, and I found it was this guy. Traced it down to this, and when I measured it, I actually had an open between the center pin and center pin. So I know it's not the gas tube. The gas tube is just a spark gap off the center pin to ground. So, and I took it out, it should work, but I ended up measuring pin to pin and it was open. And looking at it, I called them, or actually I didn't call them, I sent an email to them saying what could be wrong. I didn't get any answers, so I got impatient and I went to look myself, and here's what I found. This shouldn't happen. It looks like they have two connectors and there's a tube that runs between them, and it should be like this. And if you could see, there's a little solder hole here. It looks like they missed. The solder's over here, nothing's over there. This connector's soldered nicely, it's got solder in the hole. This one doesn't. So I think what happened is, and you can sort of see, there's solder on there, it's tinned, but there's a lot of corrosion in here, and obviously this solder should have been in this hole soldering the unit together. So I'm going to do the repair. Beats sending it back to Alpha Delta. It's a shame. I think they're really built really nice. It's just somebody missed their solder hole. I don't know how they normally do it, if they actually try to get a solder iron in there, or they inductively heat it up, or maybe a heat gun. But the plan is I'm gonna clean this up, wick this away, re-tin this, clean it up, and then assemble it, and then I should have a view from the top down so you can see the solder hole there. I should be able to get in there and get solder in there. I can see, I think I should be able to get right in there like that, and then feed some solder down in there. I think I can do it. We're gonna see. We will see. All right, I cleaned it up. It was must be brass or something in there, because it was pretty corroded. It had a lot of green in there. But just fill that little weep hole, or the solder hole in there, and we should be good. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. If it works. Let's see if I get a connection here. There we go, we got connection. That's the way it's supposed to work. Center pin to center pin. It's supposed to be connected, not open like it was. Now I have a functioning surge protector. All right, Alpha Delta fixed. Center pin to center pin reconnected, reunited at last. All right, that was my project for the weekend. Thanks, guys.